Hey everybody, Chris Bailey here with Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. In August is our foot and ankle month, and as part of that we're going through our top 5 tips to help with foot and ankle health. And tip number 5 is to keep the tiny muscles in your feet strong to help support your arch. A lot of times we work the calf muscles and some of the bigger muscles up into the leg to keep those strong, and we wear super supportive shoes. So while that's good if you have some balance problems, sometimes what happens, like kind of wearing a cast on a different part of your body, say your wrist, is those muscles kind of get weak that the cast is on. Sometimes our shoes are too supportive, and what happens is the little muscles in the feet get weak. We see this in a lot of people if they have plantar fasciitis or if they have foot pain in general. When we start to test the little toe muscles, they're very, very weak. So I'm going to show you just 2 main exercises to help strengthen some of those muscles in the foot. And then I'm also going to show you just 1 quick stretch for your toe, and I'll talk about why that's important too. So what I have here is just a little towel. All that you need for this is a towel and some type of smooth surface. This can work on a wood floor, anything that's basically flat and smooth, tile floors. So you'll just slip your shoe off. It works well with bare feet, but you can also just do it in a sock. And what you try and do is you have the towel out in front of you like this, and you try and just curl your toes and pull this towel back to your heel like this. What I'm doing when I'm working this is I'm working some little muscles called the big toe flexors. They're the ones that curl the toe in like this. A lot of times those muscles get really, really weak, and what they help to do when they're strong is they help to stabilize the arch. And the arch is important for us to have normal movement for one, but also to take some of the stress off that back part of the foot where we start to have people that have trouble with, say, like the plantar fascia, the pain in the back of the heel that we see a lot of times. It's due to some of this weakness in here, at least in part. So then the other part of this is you just kind of push this towel after you bring it up towards you. You just kind of push it away with your toes like this here. And it's harder than what it looks. It's kind of frustrating because those little muscles haven't worked like that in most people for a while. So what I do is if people are just sitting there kind of watching TV, I'll have them work through this exercise, and they'll set a timer for about 5 minutes. They'll pull a towel in for about 20-30 seconds, and then they'll push it back out. And they'll do this one on each foot, and just once a day is good with this if you have those difficulties with your foot. Give it a try. It's a tough one. So the other one is you want to make sure that your big toe can bend backwards like this. A lot of times when we see people in the clinic, their big toe doesn't bend backwards, and the problem with that is when you walk, you come over top of your foot like this, and you need a lot of motion in this joint right here so that you don't have to walk with your foot out like that. So one easy stretch for that is to just bring your foot up like this, and you start to stabilize your foot with your opposite hand. So I have my right foot here, left hand here, and then I just take my right hand and I start to just stretch this toe back this direction like this. Now some people have trouble getting their foot up into this position, and if that's the case, that's fine. The other way to do this is if you put the foot up against a wall like this, you put your toe up like that, and you just let that foot fall down that way, and you bring your knee towards the wall like that, and you get a good stretch in the front of this foot through here, but also through your calf a little bit with that one. So give those a try to get that foot stronger. If you still have problems with your heel, or if you notice some other weakness, get a hold of us. We'd be happy to take a look and give you some advice. Thanks.